Good morning, my friends, and welcome to Friday Fun Day. We had something completely different planned this morning for you guys, but it didn't work out, and so I decided to do kind of an impromptu Friday Fun Day because I'm not really prepared for one. But here I am. It's a beautiful, gorgeous day. Welcome to everybody. Hello, Lynette and Janet. Hi, Fancy Pants and Marty. Good morning, Mickey. Good morning, Ellen. So good to see all of you guys here this morning. A couple of things that I wanted to do since I don't have an official program here. On Tuesday, when I did the Stars dish towel, and I showed you how to create applique stitches, I had a couple of people reach out to me about that cut file. When I kind of showed it towards the end briefly, so I thought I'd kind of cover that this morning. And then I have something else that I'm super excited about. So let me talk about the panel behind me. So you guys have seen the Dream panel. It's been around, nothing new. I did all the stitches on our machines. So if your machine has IQ Designer or My Design Center, you can do this. Well, guess what, my friends? There are two new panels that came out. Well, they're not really new, but they've come out and they're still in packages. So I'm going to open them up today in front of you guys. And I thought it would be really fun to do a class on this one. So this is their poinsettia panel, and it's funny, they said it'll come in July, and we're like right there. So I'm excited about this. We can do our project in July and have it ready for the holidays. So let me change cameras for just a minute here. Let's move my towel out of the way, and I will kind of open this up here so you guys can see it here. I'm just gonna rip it. It's a really fun panel, super fun. They have it in the red version and they have it in the pink version. And I thought this would be a really fun project. So, unveiling, here we go. All right, so let's see, can you guys get a feel for this? I mean, look at this. It's so beautiful. Do you guys see how big this is? So that's just one side, and then you have the other side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teach a class on how to fill these petals with decorative stitches. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this is the red version, and then let me open up the white version so you guys can see it. Okay, so here is the white version of it. It's absolutely beautiful. How big is it? Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, so let me do this. I have a mat here, so I should be able to lay this down. I'm super, like I said, unorganized this morning. It's not like me to be this way, but it's one of those impromptu moments. I wasn't gonna leave you hanging dry with no Friday Fun Day. So, okay, so let's see here. It is about a little over a yard, maybe a yard and a quarter. So it's about 36 and maybe like 46 inches. So anyways, it's super fun to do. And so I'll roll this one back up. I don't have dates yet, and I don't have it on my app or the website. Okay, so those were the two panels. Fun, aren't they? They are really pretty. And I just thought with red stitches or with white stitches, with thread, whatever, it will be fun. So I will put the panels on my app. I will put the class on our website. Give me about an hour or so, hour and a half or so after our Friday Fun Day, and I will go ahead and do that. And then we can do a class on it. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm thinking the class should be in July. Maybe it should be mid-July, so it gives me time to ship out panels to whoever needs panels, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned for that. And that was one thing. Then the next thing is about, yeah, metallic threads would be really fun. Yeah, relax, it's Friday Fun Day. That's right. That's what I said. I thought, I'm just going to come on and say hello to my friends and then just kind of wing it, right? The leaves, of course. So we'll do the poinsettia part as well as the leaves. The whole thing, just like the one behind me, the entire thing is covered with stitches. In fact, I have another one I wanted to do for myself, for my house. A different colorway, of course. Purple wouldn't work in my house. But I haven't done that yet. It's on my to-do list. Okay, so let me change over. I haven't even adjusted my camera. Let's see how this machine looks here. So what I want to show you, my friends, is I had that star. Actually, let me go back a little bit. Let me back up here. Here is the star. So you guys can see that, right? So I'm going to show you, I created these in IQ Designer or My Design Center on Tuesday. So then I also showed how to bring it in the, take it over to the Scan and Cut so that the machine will cut out those stars for you instead of you manually doing it. Not that it's difficult to cut it, but some shapes could be kind of awkward to cut. And so how would you do that? So I did it kind of briefly and I had a few questions. I'm just going to go over it real quick here. So I'm going to go on the embroidery side of the machine. I already saved it from Tuesday. So let me go to my memory pocket. Well, I thought I saved it from Tuesday. Look at that. It's not there. All right, let's go back to IQ and let's create it real quick. All right, so here's the stars. And let me just go ahead and really quickly assign it a stitch. I basically just wanted it as a double run, right? So I've got it here as a double run, and I'm going to click on the word next, and I'm going to click on the word set, and then click on the word okay. So take it all the way through. You guys can't see that on the camera, but that's what I did. Let me adjust a little bit. So when you're on this screen here, you would go to your edit option, and you would go to the colors, the spool of thread with the 4 colors, and you would want to make sure that this reads embroidery because you have a choice of palettes, thread manufacturers to choose from. You want to make sure that it reads embroidery. The reason why is when you have it for embroidery, when you scroll down here, this icon here, there's a pair of scissors here. So this becomes a cut file. Let me do that again. So it said embroidery to begin with, right? Starts off with embroidery. As soon as I click on the scissors, it happens to read now a cut file. So now I can take it over to my Scan and Cut and cut it out for me. So I would click on the word okay, and then I would click on the memory option, save it to my stick where I don't have a stick on the machine. Let me do that real quick. Let's pop the stick in the machine. Oops. Oh, it's not loading on the stick. I just did it a few minutes ago. Maybe I'm going to go over to embroidery. Okay, let's go all the way to embroidery. Let's try it this way. Okay, there we go. So I just went all the way to the embroidery side, clicked on memory, and saved it to my stick. Now what happens is I can take this stick off my machine, and I'm going to put it in my Scan and Cut. So let me, I've plugged the stick into my Scan and Cut. Now you're gonna have to close your eyes because I have to move this camera because, well, just because. Okay, so close your eyes so you guys don't get dizzy. I'm gonna go over here to my Scan and Cut. There we go. And I'm on my Scan and Cut, and what I wanna do is retrieve my data. So I'm going to click on Retrieve Data, and you can see where you have options here. Where do you want to receive the data? So I'm going to click on my USB stick. I'm going to click on that B pocket icon, and then there is the star that I just saved. You can't even see that. I don't know why you can't see that. Let me zoom in here. I think the color of the screen here. There you go. Can you guys see that? There are the stars. I should have made the stars black, but there you go. Okay. I'm just reading comments. Give me a second here. Marty, no, you can just do it the same size because your satin stitch is going to cover it. Lynette, the other icons, the other two next to that scissors, one is the placement line, one is the tack down line. So it's an applique, 3 processes to an applique. Placement, tack down, and cut line. Or save it to the scan and cut, it will receive it even if the scan and cut is turned off. So yes, Doris, I'm going to show you how to wirelessly send it over as well. So here is the file, and I would just go ahead and then proceed as normal, and you can see my stars here. I would say okay. I would pick one, and then I am ready to cut it out, right? Super simple. And now I can go ahead and cut out my design. So this works if you have the Brother Luminaire, you have the anything that has that option with the scissors. So the Destiny, the Dream, the Stellaire, the Solaris, the Altair, any one of those models, this would work. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about is, let's say you have a Brother Luminaire and you have the latest version of the scan and cut. So the latest version would be the SDX 330D and the SDX 230D. So those are the two latest versions. And when you have those versions, you can actually wirelessly send that design over. So let me show you how to do that. So once again, close your eyes because I'm going to move my camera back over to my machine. And let's see if I can position it. Okay, so I have it here on my machine, and what I would do is click, I'm going to go back one screen here. And I'm on this screen at the moment. So I've gone ahead, I've gone through IQ Designer, I've gone through my design center, made it a straight stitch or a double run, and you see on the very bottom it says memory. So we're going to touch that memory button. So we're going to click on that memory icon, and do you see this right here? This is your scan and cut. So if your two machines are connected to each other, if they're friends, you can go ahead and send it wirelessly. So to do that, you would just click on this icon right here, and it says that, do you wish to replace the data? It's going to put it in a temporary pocket. You say yes, go ahead, transfer it over, baby. That's what I want. And it's gone. So now let's go ahead over back to our scan and cut, and I'll show you how to find it on the scan and cut. So last time, sorry, close your eyes. Let's see. Okay. And then I will zoom in. I had another camera set up for the scan and cut, but this was kind of a last minute decision, and so I wasn't really all set up. I barely came in time to turn on the computers. Okay, so let's go back and click on home. So we're starting over again. We have our machine, our scan and cut on, and this time we're going to go and click on this left arrow button. Okay, left arrow button, and you see where it says my connection? So we're going to click on my connection, and are we sending or are we retrieving? We are retrieving. So we're going to click on retrieve. How are we retrieving it? Well, we are doing it wirelessly. So we're going to click on wireless. And do you guys see the stars? There they are. I really should have picked a black stitching line, but that's it. So you can send it wirelessly back and forth. Now there's more to this My Connection than this wireless aspect of it, and I will begin to talk more about that on some of my Tuesday sessions. But there are other benefits of having, if you have a Luminaire, I highly suggest you get the latest version of the ScanNCut, because that really opens the door for a lot of other stuff. If you have a other model, like a Solaris or anything else, then any one of even the other model, the predecessor to this one would be fine. You don't need that wireless connection, because it will not talk to each other anyways. You would just transfer it via USB stick. But in any case, the DX models are the ones you want because of the auto testing and the auto cut. Margie, yes, it will work with the Meridian. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let me go ahead and change cameras, because I've got another little announcement here. I'm just looking at any more questions. Okay, so I hope that made sense. I hope it was clear on how you can transfer the designs over from the machine. It's nice because then you don't have to cut. I would probably then put my fabric blade on and my fabric mat, the gold ones. And then that's it, you're set. So I have another really fun announcement. So for those of you who are interested, so right now we are having a floor model clearance. That's right, floor model clearance. So you know how much I love these machines, right? The Baby Lock version, the Solaris, or the Luminaire. And so we are having a floor model clearance. So if you guys are interested, I've got, one of each. And they are 40% off right now. I know, 40% off. It's huge. I have sharpened my pencil. I'm ready to make some deals. So if you guys are interested, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to talk to you about that. Anything else that I can answer for you? Let's see here. I'm just looking at the questions. Oh, Leni says purple works. You like the purple one, Leni? Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So the poinsettia panel is going to be a good one to do. That class, I think I will do hybrid. I think I can handle a hybrid class. So I'll have customers in the store, and I can do it hybrid as well. And it'll be a lot of fun. So anybody else have any other questions for me? This was a quick one, just a little hopping on just to say hello and give you some little tidbits, but hopefully it was worth your time. It's always good to see you guys. All right, always good to see you guys. So like I said, just give me an hour and a half or so. I'll get my computer fired up out on the sales floor, and I'll add all these stuff in there, and we'll be good. Okay, so questions. Let me see here. Yes, Margie, the IQ class is this weekend. So if you guys are signed up for my In the Hoop mini wall hanging, it is this weekend. You will be getting the instructions and the embroidery file today. I will be emailing that to you today. And I do have new, Leni's asking about new dates. So I do have new IQ Designer or My Design Center retreat dates. I have one for, I have a calendar right here. I have one for the Solaris and Luminaire, and I also have one for the Destiny, the Dream, the Altair, the Meridian, and the Stellar model. So 2 different ones, okay? So let me give you some dates real quick if you're interested. So the IQ one for the Solaris Luminaire is September 10th through the 13th. 10th through the 13th. And I think on that one, I only have 8 spots left. It's filling up pretty fast. 10th through the 13th. Then the one on the Destiny, Dream, Stellar, Altair, Meridian. Did I cover it all? That one is going to be October 22nd through the 25th. 22nd through the 25th. So if you guys want to sign up, you can just head on over to my website, SalimaCreates.com, and then you can sign up for either one. Make sure you sign up for the correct one, though. All right, my friends, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the weekend. Do you take trade-ins for the floor models? Doris, give me a call. Well, let's talk. What are you thinking about? I know you already have the top of the line, so let's talk and see what you're thinking about. But yes, we do take trade-ins. Thanks, Louise. Thanks, Margie. Margie, the retreats are going to be all virtual. I'm not doing them in person. So the retreats are going to be all virtual. So anyone can participate. I really have to focus on the machine and the step-by-step processes. So I cannot do it hybrid because I can't keep getting up and walking over and checking people's machines and then coming back to my machine. It'll be just too much. So the retreats are just strictly virtual for now. Maybe down the road I will add an in-store retreat just for people, my locals who want to come in-store to do the retreat, but right now it's just going to be virtual. So that's it. Okay, wonderful. You guys have a great rest of the day and great weekend, and we will talk to you guys real soon. Okay, bye.